Each one of these technologies work to solving one single thing. And when we look at AR, VR, it looks towards creating engagement. We're going to look at here, AR and VR is an interesting area of complexity because they actually work together. They cannot work without each other. And I'm going to explain how that works. So you have three areas. You have virtual reality is when you look at something that is 100% digital, okay? Augmented reality is when I'm looking at something that's real and an overlay comes on top of it and brings it to life. Emerged reality is when these two come together, and that's where this industry is actually going. Now, what's interesting when we look at the growth rates, for every $1 that VR grows, it has a 4-time implication on that in AR. They work hand in hand and will continue to always work hand in hand because they need each other. So what I like to do when I talk about this, because it is a little bit more complex, I like to give examples of how these have actually been used in very practical terms. Number one is in retail. When people want to kind of try something out, they want to go to the fitting room, you don't need to anymore. AR and VR can do that for you. When you stand in front of a screen, you select what you want, you can see how it is on you, get the right sizes, click and buy. Education, if you remember as a kid, you open up your book, you're reading about dinosaurs, right? And you see one picture, and that one picture, of course, a picture is 1,000 words, right? But imagine you're now in school, you have a pair of goggles, and now I can all of a sudden interact with dinosaurs. It brings education to a whole new level in a way that we can understand the world around us. Healthcare. So healthcare is an interesting one, but I'm going to talk about a very specific device that can actually see right through your skin and go through the veins and can identify many things. I saw with my own eyes a device in Canada. It was done for R&D. Again, it would go like this, and it's non-intrusive. It can detect your cholesterol, your sugar levels, your blood pressure without any intrusive poking or anything required. Construction. So if you remember, not remember, but sometimes when they have to knock on the wall and they got to hear for the echo to see if there's a pipe or some electrical outlet behind the wall before they break a wall. There's no need to do that anymore. You can see right through it with a device and understand where exactly and what to do with it. So those are just a few of the examples. So where I'd like to leave this for four final thoughts. Anything, again, that has integration in this space has massive potential. But complement that with the fact that only 4% of applications in this area have been exploited. I repeat, 4% only have been exploited. 21% of the talent in this area is qualified to be doing it. And I've thrown something very interesting here. STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and math, which is being driven by many governments and education systems.